like that.
Like when replay gets played, you have to start with that song.
Okay. So basically, in Islam, if your wife does not have any excuse, no pain, no nothing, right? And you say to her, okay, let's have sex. And she said, no, just for the heck of it. And that's forbidden because it could dissolve societies. Like it could go and do adultery. He could do whatever. That's why we see.
Get over yourself.
That's why.
That's why
You see. Can I please finish my point without being interrupted?
Don't interrupt me. Say hello to Kitoba.
That's why we see a 90% cheating rate in relationships. Yeah. If you think about it, why don't we have
What up?
Thank you for your service, nigger. Where the fuck you been, nigger?
Where have I been? I was in Northern Ireland with all the fire bombings and protests.
That's right, burning niggers is it.
Whoa.
Why aren't you thanking me for thanking you for your service?
I don't know. I mean, this is all just water under the bridge, man. Unfortunately, T-Robs, I had to give up the Miller High Life, and I had to get
just
on.
Orange juice now?
Yeah, I'm on medication, and man, I gotta tell you, my fucking head is not feeling very good because I'm used to, drinking a little Miller High Life with some OJ, but now I've got like this fucking gout infection medication in my brain.
Oh, he's got rich man's disease, but he's broke.
That's a terrible combination, isn't it? Oh man, I'm listening to these people in Sam's room called Islam Respectful Debate, and I have been in the psych ward twice. But let me tell you, this is now the new digital psych ward. These people are so stupid and wasting so much time day after day saying the same shit in a different way over and over again. It's literally, this must be the end of the world. I mean, literally, Germany, France, when it was all obliterated, World War II, there was more life then than there is now in these people.
That's right. So what does it say about you listening to mind-numbing dipshits on the place?
It means that I'm not organized enough because I would like to record these people and publish them, but not listen to them. You know, there's value for other stupid people to listen to this stupid shit, but there's just no value in it for me to listen to it.
Have you actually received any of this value yet?
No, it's all
theoretical.
It's all theoretical value. There's no real
right.
value in it, probably.
Right. It's funny, you do actually sound a little bit different being sober.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel
a little
good.
clearer or something. It's like, hey, bro.
Rico Bosco, if there's a positive Tunas, is it skewed to the left or the right?
Oh yeah, this fucking nigger. Amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot about this fucking nigger. Amazing, motherfucker.
Say what?
I said I forgot about this nigger.
But no one knows. I'm talking to Rico.
I know, I'm talking to him too. I forgot about this.
Or not, believe it or not, we're sometimes other than you, represent.
No. I'm the center of the fucking universe, nigger.
Well, you're the center of my ball sack.
You wish, because you're a faggot.
It's nuts. As you slurp on my
I know that you wish that, because you are in fact a faggot, but
fucking nigger.
for the rest of us, you know.
You're gonna Mama Jazzy on your ass.
I'm looking up the name of the town in Northern Ireland. It was the weirdest name I ever heard.
Ballymena?
Yeah, Ballymena. What the fuck kind of name is that?
Ballymena, Ballygally, Ballyclare. That's a very
it's
Irish.
very Irish. Okay.
So Bally, Ballymoney, you know, Bally, fucking everything. Yeah, it's very common.
5 people arrested, 17 officers
But it's
injured.
pronounced like Ballo, not Bally. So it's like Ballymena. Don't ask me why.
Riotous behavior.
Rabbi, what question did you have?
Oh, the question that I had was, oh shit.
So did you see that they actually burnt the fucking house out?
The question that I had is that when there's a positive skewness, is it skewed to the left or the right?
I believe it'd be a right tail distribution.
Correct.
That's right.
Very confusing. Widespread live streaming on social media of the violence.
That's right.
Why are people putting up signs declaring their ethnicity or their country of origin?
Because that's all that matters.
Because they're trying to not get parents burned out.
That's all that matters. No one cares about your skills.
What
It's
is
like the mark across the top of the door, you know?
what is the race? They don't like the Romanians?
Fuck no, we don't like nobody.
But why do they think they're gonna like Romanians? They're gonna hate Romanians, but like Filipinos.
Philippines ain't done nothing wrong.
They spoke through an interpreter in Romanian.
Are you talking about?
Like I said, they don't even speak English.
What are you talking about?
So wait, are they there illegally or the government brought them in?
There's no difference. The government brings them in illegally. The government literally brings them in illegally. They're literally criminals. They're all fucking criminals.
Man,
The
why?
government included.
What is wrong with your government? What happened?
Jews.
What about America?
Jews.
What about Israel?
Yeah, Jews, bro. Good balls, man.
Oh, every country is a problem because of the J word.
If it's not the Jews, it's the niggas. If it's not the
No.
J words or N words?
It's the cabal. It's the Galutians.
It's the Kabbalah. Somebody. It's Andrew Meyer. Andrew Meyer is secretly doing all of this.
Zionism, bro. Zionism is only 250
It's
years
the
old.
Z words, the N words, K words, J words. Just when I went from one crazy room to I came to another crazy room, just a whole different type of crazy.
That's fine.
It's the same shit, different room. You guys just use more profane words. That's it. You guys are all retarded.
Ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers. It's nigger faggot cake. Nigger faggot cake. It's NFK, nigger faggot cake, nigga.
That's right.
Jesus.
No, what a waste
And
of
you guys
time.
actually have, high aspirations. You think you guys will amount to something in the future?
I'm already amounting to something.
I mean, T-Reps, you just bought a second car. The same car you already have. How stupid can you be?
Well, it's an upgrade, nigga. I'm selling the first one.
Oh, well.
Although I told myself that about another car, and I still have that other car, so I have two cars the same from another car.
What do you have,
But they're
like,
limited edition.
do you have-
Limited edition.
do you have a two-car garage, or are you just parking them on your driveway?
I have two driveways, and I park two cars in front of my property in a cul-de-sac. Dogs. So basically, I just own that piece of the street. Everyone in the street.
And the Jews.
Everyone in the street. Amazing. Niggers got nothing to do. Okay, the niggers, the faggots, the cakes, and the cars. Okay, amazing.
Right.
I do not have a garage, and in Chicago, you really need a garage. It sucks.
Yeah, because there's you've got niggers, bro. We don't.
No, we got winter storms. We've got fucking trees that dump shit all over your car. You gotta get a car wash like every week.
That's right.
If you have a garage, you don't have to get a car wash for months.
Nigga, you barely have to wash your car whatsoever. Amazing.
The Jews, they will remember something.
No, I technically bought my old car back. And then another one I was looking at, it was just too good to not go and buy, so I bought it too. So I bought two cars the same within 2
So
weeks.
you're never gonna get married and have children, are you?
You are my children, niggers.
It's a good question. I'm not projecting. I don't know what my future is, but it doesn't sound to me like you have any desire in getting married or having children.
Well, it all comes down to the fact whether or not I think I would rather, honestly, in entire honesty and truth, I would rather have no kids than kids with some fucking demented dipshit, just for the sake of having them, which is kind of sad. I never thought I'd say that sort of thing. I thought, obviously, I'd have had my kids by now, but I kind of made two different decisions, which took about 5 years of a detour each, but it's okay. I probably shouldn't be, but I'm way more comfortable with the idea of not having kids than I should be, maybe.
Mhm.
And maybe in a few years' time that might catch up with me, like the way women hit the wall and then start panicking.
There's gonna be civilizational collapse in like probably 10 years.
Okay.
There's no replacement. Like I can show you the dating apps, and everybody's vaccinated and a liberal, and it is there's a like it is the
You
perfect
live in Chicago.
perfect storm.
Don't you think prophecy is much better?
You live in Chicago, though.
Yeah, but in every major city, it's like 80% of the population. I don't know. Maybe
Correct.
people who live in like Montana, Wyoming, and all these other smaller states with Republicans, maybe they'll be the survivors. Maybe that's the irony. Bill Gates and Fauci flushed the Democrats down the toilet. They're all going to just disappear.
But why are you complaining about that? Liberal pussy is much better.
That's right.
You're complaining about getting cake and you want bread.
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends. You might be right 60% of the time, but anyways, it's neither here nor there. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying anything. That's basically what I'm saying.
Who the fuck wants to fuck a conservative woman? And these guys are horrible.
Well, I'm going out with a 19-year-old conservative tomorrow who's not vaccinated. So she's literally one out of many years of going out on dates who's actually not vaccinated and claims she's a conservative. And she's 19. Like, do you know how fucking rare that is? That's like 1 in a million.
No, not that much. I know some people who are young who are not vaccinated, but they're liberal.
I know. Every single profile, immigrant rights, LGBTQ rights, reproductive rights. You're like, those are your interests? Those 3 liberal talking points, that's who you are?
Women?
They're women.
Yeah,
That's
but
their voting issues. Like, trans rights.
Nigga, you want them to be in like
What is a woman, by the way?
what do you know?
I don't even know anymore.
I guess what are you expecting? Because then if you tell her about your interests, recording people on Cockhouse and trolling, she's gonna say, those are your interests?
Well, at least he gets spiced up a bit and say that he holds sermons, right? And he like reads poetry, and people actually listen, allegedly.
You can
But when
look at
I
my
say people,
numbers.
He means like 2 people, but that's people. It's plural, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, she would have the same attitude towards you as you do towards her.
No, it's true. And you know what I hope is like, since I have so much content up, eventually they'll realize it's completely futile to watch any more than even like a minute. Because they'll realize it's all spam. And I'll say, well, can you compartmentalize and know that I have hundreds of hours,
This guy,
thousands of days
Hundreds of
recorded?
hours, bro, that's a week. You have hundreds of hours a week.
I know. Across 10 different platforms, 10 different phones, it's a lot of content to deal with. And I don't think a woman who isn't emotionally or intellectually
I
intelligent.
would struggle with it.
I don't even know how am I only paying $60 a month to live stream upload, across 10 phones, 24 hours a day. It's like, how is AT&T even letting me do this?
Bro, great question. There's always these outlier users who like download 10 terabytes of porn. Like, what do you call it now? What do you
Yeah.
call it?
I don't know.
Dying, right? There's always someone that abuses the shit out of the personal fucking home residential internet connection, right? And then there's always someone on Google who just like maxes out their Gmail account all the time or whatever. Well, watches like 10 million fucking YouTube videos non-stop on repeat and just, with ad block on and like cost them a fuck ton of money. But they make it up in the aggregate, so I wouldn't care too much.
I know, I'm just being totally ridiculous.
I would deny you service though, 100%. Under some kind of crazy fair usage clause or something, I'd be like,
I would not deny your services.
I would deny it.
Yeah, very small percentage of the population live streams, and consistently. It's very small. It's like,
I would not deny your services. If I deny your services, it's because you were in the military.
That's right.
Like healthcare, for example, I would deny you healthcare.
some guy came to my college and he was like, look at the name on your window right here. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, that was my roommate. He died in Vietnam. He's like, don't die in Afghanistan. And I was like, okay, that's not going to be me on the window.
When was this?
2002, I think.
Wow. What year did you go to Afghanistan?
I didn't go to Afghanistan.
Did you go anywhere?
Yeah, I went to the psych ward to complain.
So you never got deployed?
No.
You were in the fucking you were in the U.S. military at the highest operational fucking tempo in fucking decades, and you never got deployed.
No, they didn't know who I was. I told them, you know,
Did you know that you were?
I studied Larry David. Larry David went to the psychiatrist and said he sucks cock. Larry David told me what to do. He said, go to the psychiatrist and tell him you suck cock. And I went to the psychiatrist.
How the fuck did you get through this lawsuit training?
How did I get through? I went to the psychiatrist and I told him I suck cock.
Well, he is a Jew, I'm sure. Right? He'll like that.
Oh man.
It saved my life. I told you, the angel came to the room and was like, you're going to die over there. And I was like, all right, I'll go to the
What did you
psychiatrist.
actually meet?
Second Lieutenant Butterbar.
Oh, wow. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm about to get elected to Congress. It was all destiny.
That's really. Where would you like me to redirect your domain to?
Can you imagine this?
Just wait till I get my campaign website up.
God,
Oh, your campaign.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't even afford a fucking plan to me.
No, I can afford a web domain.
So,
I just
John, if
got
you want to win, John, if you want to win, you got to run as a Democrat, though.
it's possible, but I just got a really good Airbnb booking for a lot of money, so now I have a little bit of money again.
Oh, so. Oh, wow. He's going to go Miller High Life Plus when he comes back.
2-pack for $6.99.
When's the prescription over?
Man, I drank a little red wine yesterday and the inflammation went right back up. I was like, dude, I'm a fucking alcoholic. I like.
You're a fucking out here.
But this you know what's funny about this medication? It's not just like treating the blood. This shit is like psychiatric because it's giving me like brain blockage, and it's like being on a bipolar medication because you can't drink on it. So, anyways, it's just funny how it's like. Every drug goes through your brain. When it goes in your blood, it's going through your brain, you know?
So did they, when you be treated or whatever in the past, was it for bipolar?
I got diagnosed bipolar in the army, yeah.
And is that considered under disability?
Yeah. Well, how do you
Because it's
think?
like antipsychotic drugs. It's technically like a family of antipsychotics, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to take these antipsychotics.
Yeah.
They disable you literally because they don't want you robbing a bank.
you sick fuck.
You fucking guy, you bloody fucking guy.
The medical industrial complex is so annoying that I used to go to the UCLA VA hospital and they would have these imported Indian doctors and they'd be like, Mr. Kitover, you have to take the medication. We don't want you robbing a bank. I was like, you fucking you motherfucking Indian motherfucker. Like, I should be a doctor. You should be a doctor, you fucking piece of shit.
Bro, they all lie with their fucking credentials and then come abroad and we just assume that it's correct. It's fucking bullshit.
These doctors are nothing but just business people. It's all a scam. A physical therapist does more. A physical therapist does more for your health than any of these fucking doctors.
Bro, blowing your load in a chick does more for your fucking mental health.
Probably. You're fucking right.
It's like, did you eat meat and fatty and protein breakfast this morning? And have you had your dick sucked? Like, if they could prescribe that for everyone, like, I think that mental health would be cured around the world.
I know. Imagine if you could go to the gym, lift a bunch of weights, stick your dick in like a hole, an automated jerk off hole.
No glory holes, bro. There's like some nigger's gonna guillotine it off, right? So like it's gotta be in a warm body, preferably female. No, it must be female.
Did you ever see the movie Road to Wellville?
No.
It's with Ferris Bueller. Anyways, the whole premise is in America during like the late 1900, they used to jerk off women who had anxiety. They had created a machine that would give a woman an orgasm. Yeah.
Like a city?
Bro, did you ever see this thing where there's some doctor can he created a what the fuck was it? It's like some kind of treatment where basically have you ever been in when you get a hearing test,
Mm-hmm.
right? They put you in the fucking soundproof box, and then you have to press the fucking button for which you hear and when you hear the beep. No? Do you know
Yeah, I've done that. Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
This fucking this doctor, I can't remember the fucking name. I asked ChatGPT, but basically created this treatment for women to improve, I can't even remember what it was for, but basically it was just a shtick that he could just put his wife in the fucking soundproof box for a couple hours and get his headpiece.
Wait, what? Say that part again?
It was bullshit. He used to just do it to put his wife in the fucking soundproof box for a couple of hours so that he would, like, get his headpiece. So he made up like a fucking fake treatment just to shut his fucking wife up for a couple of hours.
That's awesome.
That is beautiful. It's a real Jew move.
That's part of the problem in relationships is people basically do Clubhouse with each other, and it's like experiencing Clubhouse where you're like, I fucking hate this. Like,
Well,
I'm
the
not-
bit that I hate is it's actually Jewish. It's as well. Actually, I realize that's amazing. It's the Jewish TV. It basically or trains females in particular how to argue, right? And that's why it's so predictable in like almost any language. I've been in airports and people don't even speak English, and I can just be like nudging the person beside me and be like, watch, it's about to kick off. Oh, look. And it's like music. It's like a musical note. There's like a build up, there's high, and there's a low, and then another high. It's just like, and then you can see it going through the motions, right? And the TV, women particularly, they just mimic, they mime what they've seen before on TV, and they think that that's how you're meant to argue because that we've seen other people argue that way, and you don't have to. You don't have to do that bullshit, but they do it because that's what the TV does.
so it's all learned behavior unless you actually read and, you know, create a large language network in your mind. It's like we are biological computers, and if you don't upgrade your software regularly, you're like an outdated model very quickly. So, I mean, education is everything.
It's not about being outdated. Sometimes the old ways are the best, but it's if you don't choose your own programming, you're going to be programmed by someone else, and the plan that someone else has for you is not very good. So you better have a plan for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Emerson, have you taken your booster?
That's right.
Oh, Resistance is here. He wished death upon my family the other day. That was so lovely of you, Resistance.
The Resistance. This nigger has no kids. He has no kids.
Fuck the Yahudi's. Fuck Israel.
Every woman he's ever been with swallowed his children.
Fuck Israel. Fuck the Muslim nigga. Fuck you dirty monkey Jews.
This has got to be a comedy show. Is everybody a comedian? Is that really what's happening here? Is everybody just a comedian? It's got to be what the answer is. Everybody thinks they're a comedian. I mean, couldn't you see Resistance on stage, like, doing comedy? Like, this is his comedy.
Yes, I'm gonna come on stage. I love Auschwitz. It's a beautiful place. Auschwitz.
Why don't you go to
there and piss on the grave?
Resistance? Why don't you go to Barstool Sports, like, go to their actual bars and do a comedy show? So what's his face you can pop his head.
Oh, he's scared. He's been hiding. We're looking for him. The dude from Barstool, that big nose
It's mad because the whole world hates you and wants you dead.
No, everybody knows that Israel's a piece of shit. They want the dead.
Everybody knows blacks, Indians,
Everyone knows. I don't give a
Asians.
fuck about the blacks.
All hell Hitler.
Everyone knows. Fuck the white people. Fuck the white man.
Fuck the Muslim. David, we want you dead.
And if that was true, I respect that. If that were true, though, I just trust me. I went toe to toe with Sam about Jesus, and then I get a little like about
I
stuff.
support
Like,
it.
no, man. When he picks certain hadiths, like the thing about Satan or dogs or noses and stuff like that, even in our most heretical, I'm trying not to be heretical, but like the passages in the Bible, I cannot see the comparison, and maybe it's because like with maybe
What the fuck is going on?
Sammy or she was on stage. She explained it like it's more modern as far as a whole entire religion, and for that I can give respect to that. That it's just not as modernized, but still, it's not in any comparison. Anything that I've heard a Jewish person talk about, like any of my friends that are Jewish, straight up, nothing that's in the Old Testament, and then nothing that I can even take from anything that touches in the New Testament or Jesus.
It sounds like
So, I'd like to hear your guys'
Okay, so
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you believe in evil donkeys?
Can you give me the passage in the Bible that you're referring to?
And go
Yeah, you don't
kill
believe in that one.
everyone, including the donkeys.
No,
you guys don't believe in the
what
Most
you're
High,
talking
right?
about. Like you're saying, like Sam's giving you.
We're gonna call it energy. We're calling it universal energy.
And that will be the Most High, right? Are you guys big fans of Deepak Chopra by chance? You guys fans of Deepak Chopra, is that right? I don't know what the fuck he said.
Yeah, I
You
don't know
know
who
who
that is.
Deepak Chopra is?
No.
Oh, it seems like right in line with what you guys are pitching.
No, he isn't. They are not like Deepak Chopra. Deepak Chopra is all about the now. And when you are in the now, you know that people who espouse political propaganda, they are not part of the solution, they are part of the problem. Thank you, Honey Badger, for considering my Deepak Chopra impersonation.
Nobody's ever understood that they're only projecting or predicting the future and reprocessing what they experienced in the past.
Have you ever done meditation, Cora, with Deepak Chopra's?
No. I'm a Dzogchen Buddhist when I meditate.
You know, Cora, I think you're very smart, but I think if you went to a meditation retreat at the Deepak Chopra Yoga Meditation Facility Incorporated, you might achieve a higher state of understanding and enlightenment.
I go to a Vajrayana silent retreat, John. Come on.
I got on stage pitching.
Yeah, he thought we was one of them Christians, man, or one of them Muslims and shit. This is where he going, man. And y'all picked the wrong one, man.
I just want to know, are the African Americans descendants of true Atlanteans?
Don't get racist.
Yeah.
And did you believe that the movie,
Hey, but I tell you what, we your daddy.
Why pick Atlantis?
I don't know what happened to that nigga. It seemed like he slipped and fell to the goo, but respectfully, I don't know, man. Let's get back to that atheist versus theist shit. I think the atheist is winning anyway.
See where
Listen, I wasn't there, I don't know, right? But regardless, you know,
I heard the racist shit. I slid it to the group, but
Hey, say you didn't hear him say, you didn't hear him say Hinduism is dead flying monkeys.
Yeah, there is a monkey god in Hinduism. His name is
Hanuman, Jai Shri Krishna,
He's actually quite venerated, so yeah.
Krishna.
He appears in the Ramayana. So go read the Ramayana, it's great. Fun story.
Jai Shri Ram.
I know about that. I'm saying, but he slid that in. He was being slick. That's why he chose him with it all calculated. I know this because I've been around with him. He did that.
Yeah, I wrote.
That's all he shot at the people in here that's black. That's what he did. So he's not slick. That's why he's quiet. He don't talk that to me. Because I've exposed him in multiple rooms. He's going to stay on mute.
Aren't all black men and black women gods? We are all gods, yes.
You notice he haven't said anything. I noticed he was talking all type of tough shit to Daria, and he was very tough. Now he's quiet.
Krishna.
Because he knows he's fucking racist.
Krishna.
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure Hanuman is blue.
Let us chant the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavans. No, the blue one is Krishna. Hanuman is a monkey, Cora.
yes, this guy right his character. But
He's a blue monkey and he's giant when he wants to be.
He's not always depicted as being blue. Blue connotes divinity.
I don't know if you can hear me. Just let me know and I can, say.
Go ahead, Carl.
All right. My stance, I do believe in God, God is the most logical explanation for pretty much everything. If you believe in God, the Bible,
Anyways, if you ask Rico knows about this. There's something called the semi-deviations, the targeted semi-deviations. Can you tell him about it, Rico? I don't think he knows.
Age at the age of 9. Yes. Okay, so you said that she did not have her period, right? It doesn't matter if he had a period or not. Okay. The fact is that your prophet had a sex with a minor and he was 54 years old. Yeah, it's okay, but like Jewish people used to marry 10-year-olds. It's okay. It's everywhere. Paul in First Corinthians did the same thing. So like it's all their
Absolutely wrong. They said the minimum age of marriage was 13, but everyone knows that that's not the case.
No,
That's horrendous.
You're making stuff up. That is not what Paul said. Let's continue. Yeah, so where was I? So, have a debate. So Sam, would you kindly read the hadith, please?
I think you
Sam,
should get it.
Sam, would you kindly read the hadith, please?
Messenger sent for me one coat of morning, so I came to him. He was under the quilt with one of his wives, so he let me under the quilt and we became 3. Oh, they had a little snuggle fest. That's nice. That's cute.
No, I was talking to one of that in the side chat, but that's part of chat.
Okay, so recently I was shopping.
Yeah, the jizz one.
This one, it said, I asked Aisha about the clothes soiled with jizz, and she said, I used to wash the jizz off the clothes of Allah, and he would go for prayer. Well, there were still water spots that were still visible. I mean, okay, so like at least he's trying to clean the jizz off of his clothes, you know. I mean, he's a busy man. He can't wait for his jizz to dry it off when it's clean. You know? So I don't see a problem. But here's what I do see a problem with. So this is from Sahih Al-Bukhari. This is Hadith 77. It says, when I was a boy of 5, I remember the Prophet took water from a bucket with his mouth, and he spit it in my face. So Muhammad is spitting on the face of 5-year-olds? Like,
That's funny. Okay, what number is that, Sam? I would like to read it, actually. I'm reading this too.
Alright, this is Sahih Bukhari.
I'm going to say thank you to God for giving me this ability, for blessing me.
I think it's 77, but...
To say thank you to
Yeah.
God for giving me this ability,
77.
for
Yeah,
blessing me.
77 in Bukhari.
To say thank
Okay,
you.
let's see. Here it is. ده ثاني كمان في إيش بعد السنة ومسكت السنة كمان محمد ده. إذا ما جاء في رجيم عليكم السنة من دل. Okay, but he did not say he spat it. Mesh is throwing. Okay, I think.
Yeah, in Arabic, when I translated the Arabic directly, it does say spat.
Mesh means spat. Really? I didn't know that. Let me see.
Here's what I asked ChatGPT. I took the Arabic directly from it and translated it, and it said a mouthful of water they spat in the face into a 5-year-old. Yeah, Muhammad's already spitting on 5-year-olds. I personally wait until they're a little bit older to spit in their face. You know what I mean?
Mesh means spit. Yes, but like, won't you do it in a pool with your kid? Why is it so weird?
I don't often spit in the face of 5-year-olds, especially, they didn't say he was in a pool. He said they were just drinking from a bucket, and he just spat in the face of a 5-year-old.
Why would he spit in his face? Like, why?
Because he's a fucking weirdo, bro. Why the fuck else would he do it? Like,
No, because it's playing. It's playing. It's playing.
Oh yeah, so when I'm 5 years old and I'm hanging out with some 50-year-old guy and he drinks from a bucket and he just in my fucking face. You think that that's like a normal thing to do? Like,
Now, no. Before, yes. And the same thing, like the Prophet used to lick the mouth of his grandson. It was playing. Do you know that? I'm helping you now, Sam.
wow. I was about to bring that hadith, but wow.
Actually, yeah, I know, but I'm helping you. Like I'm helping him. And
Well, he
it's
French
playing.
kissed him, first of all. He
It's
French
no, it's not French. No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
yes, he
grandson.
did.
No, it's his
It's his grandson in a mosque.
That's exactly what it says.
It's his grandson in a mosque. Like he was next to him. No one said, "Whoa, what are you doing?" No one said, "What the fuck?" No one said that. And each day into his day more, we took. The marriage of Aisha was all okay.
This guy is really real.
So, the other day, here's what I was doing. I was hanging out with a bunch of 5-year-olds, I was a kindergarten teacher, and I just kept chugging water and just spitting in their face one at a time, like, haktu, 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 haktu. And then all the kids were like, why are you spitting in our faces? And I'm like, I am the prophet of Allah. This is normal.
Hey Sam, check this hadith out, man. I think you're gonna laugh.
Me too, Maggie.
Sam, you got this hadith?
Yeah, I think you're Shia. Okay, I understand you.
Is the hadith in your PTR?
No, I just put it on the side chat.
He's the next Muslim. He's not Shia. Don't believe in Shias.
Yeah, I think he was.
So, the messenger of Allah, I see on the face of Abu Hudayfa signs of disgust on entering of Salim, who is an ally, or upon Allah's sponsor, Subhanahu said, suckle him. She said, how can I suckle him, as he is a grown-up man? And Allah's messenger, peace be upon him, smiled and said, I already know that he is a young man. Amir has made this addition in his narration. He persuaded the battle of Badr. So it's just that he's just telling Aisha to suckle this man Salim and give him titty milk. Is that the idea?
Yes.
Give me that titty milk.
You should know the story, my friend.
Give me the titty milk.
I have a question. How
have the answer?
Hello, yeah. How does Islam negatively affect your life?
Well, they kill the apostates and kill all the gays. They take Salman Rushdie and stab him in his face. They say,
how does this affect you?
Bend on your knees. And all of the West is like, oh God, please, stop coming here with all your religious fanaticism. Please leave our girls alone with all your lots of jism. So when you Muslims, you should apostate. It is really great. Atheism is your fate. So you should do it now. Do not wait until it's late. You Muslim men, what do you do? Why do you listen to this man named Mu? He had sex with slaves. He crucified dudes. In the Battle of Khaybar, he went and killed some Jews. You kiss on a rock. Its color is black. You believe in barracks, and that is a fact. You say genies are real when we know they are fake. So I think that you should stay unless it comes from me. None of your religion is real. Atheism is the truth.
I said atheism is the truth.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be straight with you, yeah, and say I genuinely believe every human on this planet is afraid of God, even the atheists, because when you start telling the atheists about God,
why would you be scared of something that doesn't exist? What?
They get scared and they start kicking you out the room, or they get.
Are you scared of, like,
I've never come across a human that was afraid of God.
Hey Sam, can I read you something?
Buster, hey Buster, so when you're about to die, who do you cry out to?
I say, oh shit, I'm gonna die. And you cry out all
Their mother, maybe their mothers. They cry for
Don't cry out to anything. You'd be like, oh shit.
I cry out to J.K. Rowling.
Really? Have you suffered it? Well, I guess like any serious events, like a death in the family, or a death that you're worried about passing or failing, or perhaps maybe a job promotion.
You wouldn't say anything about thinking God.
I'm just
trying to become a big content creator one day.
Why would you say, oh God, What?
Yeah, that sounds pretty sexual, man.
It does.
I mean, only because it's coming from Buster. But
That's right.
I can't make jokes. I can't make jokes like that because of
I'll make you say it. I'm kidding.
Shut up. I can't even make jokes.
Hey, Thumb, now, all I'm saying is, humans either two things. There's either two things. Either they're afraid of God or they hate God, and then they join to the devil.
Or they don't believe in him, you dumb fucking retard.
Exactly.
Well, they just don't believe in him.
Hey, Thumb.
What's up?
It's true. They hate God because God things, and they wonder why. There's people that hate God.
What's up, Timothy?
Why did you move down me and Andrew yesterday and then make this?
You have to understand that I literally don't even remember doing that, and it might have been like a sleepwalking thing. I swear on my life, I don't remember doing it.
You were sleeping in Clubhouse and you couldn't say,
But you have to understand it's a weird fact about me. I don't remember anything I do like before or after I sleep. So like, you can give me like you can gaslight me pretty hard. Like,
Hey, Sam, just out of curiosity. Do you have a wife?
not anymore.
Do you used to hit her harder than you hit your slave? Or lesser than your slave?
I guess I would hit her harder than my slave because I didn't have to. So that would be zero amount hardness of me hitting the slave. So that me even brushing on her lightly would be harder. You know?
And that viewer made me
Yeah,
so
what
like,
the-
hit that, you know what I mean?
That's right.
The loaded question analogy failed.
Yeah, but
So,
here's how people don't play. Come on.
Timothy, I still have to do hadith. I want to jump in.
So Sahih al-Bukhari 5204 says, narrated by Abdullah bin Zam'a, the Prophet said, none of you should flog his wife as he flogs a slave, and then have sexual intercourse with her in the last part of the day. So the question is,
Please don't scroll.
how the hell
I
do you
just
get your
tried to
wife
become a big
down?
content creator one day.
Well, I didn't hit her. I mostly just used like being selfish, not doing the dishes, like not being supportive. That was like my mostly emotional damage, you know, more so than physical. Anyway, I'm gonna read some interesting hadiths. We got Muhammad spits on 5-year-olds. That's Sahih Bukhari. We got angels hate onions. That's Sahih Muslim. If a woman turns down sex, the angels will curse all tomorrow morning. Fuck you, bitch. Kill all the dogs, but don't wait. But hold on, don't kill that many dogs. Don't just kill the black ones because they're the fucking devils. Those black dogs. Put on your shoes with the right shoe first, but take your shoes off with the left shoe first because you know that's important. That's an important thing to do, you fucking weirdo. Wipe your ass with a odd number of stones. Don't eat with your left hand because Satan eats with his left hand. Angels cause thunder. Can you Muslims not understand how fucking silly this shit sounds? How fucking goofy it is that you say you have to believe this stuff?
Can I quote
None
another
of this is real. None of this is fucking real, obviously.
Can I
If I
quote
told you, if I told you, hey, buddy, guess what? You should wipe your ass with 27 stones, and actually there's a goblin in the clouds, and also, you know what? The goblins, they hate fucking titty milk, and oh, you know what? You kill all the green bunnies, you'd be like, you're a fucking retard. Yeah, because it's retarded, you fucking dinguses. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Here's another hadith that I like as well.
You like the sexual ones, Phoenix. I think you should get an appreciation for the silly ones. I think the silly ones are better than the sexual ones. Like,
well, this
Muhammad being a sexual predator is like, that's funny.
I like the misogynistic,
Yeah,
racist,
I don't think
all that sort of
I like the
hilarious
goofy
stuff.
ones.
I'm more X-rated. Like I like to laugh really hard, like with the X-rated stuff, because that's who I am. I love hard jokes.
You're a pervert.
Non-PC jokes. I love them. Here's another one.
Your PC jokes for the perverted ones make you laugh more.
Yeah, I think it's pretty hilarious. So in terms of Sunan Abu Dawud 3922, it says Abu Dawud said, Omar said, a mat in the house is better than a woman who does not give birth to a child.
So you're saying it's better to have a mat? It's better to have like a fucking carpet than it is to have a barren woman?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I know that your pussy is broken. I know that all of your listen. I know that all of your hopes and dreams ended. You wanted a family since you were a little girl. You wanted a family, and I know that it's hard. You didn't control that your womb was barren and that you couldn't give birth. And I understand that that wasn't any fault of your own that you have a barren womb. But you're worse than a fucking carpet. You're worse than a fucking carpet, bitch.
I can show you the world. Oh, thank you so much for that. No, I was talking to the carpet bitch. You're a barren woman.
Oh, funny. Honestly.
Imagine if Aladdin was singing it to the carpet out of the jet. Oh my god, that'd be
I like the idea of him riding on Aladdin, and the carpet is the one that he's like romancing. You know what I mean?
And Jeff just thinking she's singing the no, bitch. I'm talking about barren woman. Why should I touch you?
I will wipe my feet on you.
I like the idea of going home. You have the barren woman lying on the ground. You walk over her, and then you see the fucking carpet rolled up at the dinner table with a plate of some food in front of it. You're like, hey honey, nice to see you. Give it a kiss.
So question, what happens in, if a Jewish person steals from another Jewish person today?
I mean, that's a really advanced thing. You know how tigers just don't attack each other? Jews, it's unwise for a Jew to engage in financial skullduggery against other Jews. Why when lions go after packs of buffalo, they usually go after the babies. They don't go after the fully horned ones. So Jews like to go.
Why did you know this?
No, there's why I'm asking, but so I asked it. The only person that I know that's Jewish is in the audience, and I think he left. Oh no, he's still there. He's way smarter than me.
You don't know that was
Jewish. But you're making a silly joke. I mean, you're making a joke out of it, so it's obviously.
He's not like a real Jew. Yeah.
Whoa, hey. Okay, Sam, you don't have to answer, but you're the only Jewish person that I know of.
Who's the audience Jew?
Get over if he's still if he wants to come up. I mean, that'd be cool. I'd say the guy is brilliant when it comes to Torah, Gnosticism.
The guy who says he records everyone.
Yeah, knows a lot more than you do. I'm like, or me. How's that?
That's just a super troll.
Yeah, invite him up, Sam. No, he's not.
His mom is gonna. If Sam's the answer,
Timothy, how much of the Torah do you know? I'm asking a real question, Timothy. How much of the Torah do you know?
I don't know what he knows. It's he's incapable of communicating coherently with us.
So I disagree, but I mean that's between you and I guess. Sam.
Timothy, I have some bad news for you. So you know how you're my dog? You're my dog, you know? Well, it turns out based on Hadiths that the black dogs are all devils.
Only because of white dogs, yeah.
It turns out you're a fucking devil because you're a black dog. So that's too nice.
It also says in the Quran, the devil has blue eyes. So at least being black reduces.
And apparently farts as well.
The probability of you being that kind of a devil.
Hey, Sam, you know about the finger licking good hadith, right?
The finger licking hadith is only good in conjunction with the Muhammad doesn't wash his hands after he shits hadith. Those two work together nicely, but alone, they're okay. It's kind of a combo one.
If you're pouring over thousands of narrations, desperate to find the most salacious of them, you making this big exposition and presentation just doesn't really reflect well on you, bro. I was watching this fucking gay porno last night just to find out how disgusting these gay people really are.
Okay.
I don't think they really were.
One time, I had a prank war in high school with a buddy, and I filled his locker with gay porn. But you have to understand the level of failure that was for me, because I had to look at a lot of gay porn, and then print out a lot of gay porn, and then look at the gay porn while I was printing the gay porn. But then when he opened his locker, all he had to do was just rip it down. You know what I mean? It was basically a kamikaze strike, you know?
I think that was.
I lost my point.
Yeah.
Sam, I have a continuation of...
Don't do that!
Hey, Sam, I have a continuation of...
And
I
have the continuation of the hadith. So we're talking about wiping ass with stones, and then you eat your food, and then you have someone else say lick your finger. But did Muhammad ever do that? Did he ever wipe his ass and then go straight to eating? So here's the hadith. If you want to read my documentary.
Yes, the seal of gander.
So
Why are your Quran down? So it says, Ibn Abbas says, the Prophet relieved himself, and then some food was brought to him, and he ate, and he did not touch water. And then Amir bin Dinar said, are you not going to wash your hands? He said, I'm not going to prayer. Why should I wash my hands? So, yeah, I guess he eats after he shits.
what would like a
Never watched his hands after he went for shit. Felix, no one thinks you're laughing sincerely. I was about like,
What do you mean? It's funny.
obviously you're not laughing sincerely. Obviously, like the point here was like, Sam, read this. Also, it's amusing. Everybody knows that this is random. That's like weird.
It's freaking hilarious.
It's not that weird time.
It's true.
I promise you, it's not funny.
Anybody can be
It is
trained.
very.
That's why not only did no one else laugh, but I literally cued in your laughter because I knew it was going to be contrived. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why that's why people are pretty convinced it's not funny.
Okay, so say, so when it comes to down to, if I'm looking at the different religions, so what happens today? I'm saying today, if
What's about like 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, 6 days. I haven't forgotten. The last time I saw you, I didn't see you because you left.
Jewish.
I do need you, Jane. You're alive. Great to have you on the battlefield, fighting war side by side, but then it's killing you. Every time you use it, it's draining all your mortal strength, leaving your body unable to fight the cancer.
Wherever, like there's farmland.
Before I knew you might not have.
I make a choice, alright?
Yeah, so what
I'm gonna
happens
keep
today?
fighting. I am
That
ready
is
to happen. And you want me not to do that? What's the point of more
So
time
usually what
of
happens is
this?
they just go,
Because I love you.
who gives a fuck?
I've always loved you. And this is a chance for us.
So they're
If you pick up
like
that damn hammer
so
again,
I'm
the chance is gone.
them. I'm Jewish right now, and I'm trying to teach my children. This is how we're going to deal with them. All right, kids. Really
Like Jewish
people
people.
on stage.
What's
Well,
about?
not Jewish people in the UK.
Keep it
So they're not allowed to basically press charges against each other, like as in
In
using like a
America?
secular police force. No,
Let's forget we're in America.
I think it's just like religious law. Obviously, not many people are going to observe it. I think
Okay.
probably a lot of people settle their disputes using whatever, like the secular legal system. But
Right.
there's been historic cases in the UK where judges have basically complained and have criticized the Jewish like community because basically they just won't testify against Jewish like suspects or whatever
Really?
because of their religious obligations and stuff.
Well, here's what I find. As a Jew, when a Jew gets notified by a Jew, it's like, you'll hear from my lawyer. Then it goes, Jew goes, you'll hear from my lawyer. My lawyer is named Moshe Goldstein. He's like, well, that's my lawyer. And the lawyer is like, oh, come on. I mean, you guys are both my clients. Come on. You guys don't need to fight. And then they're all chuckle and hug it out. That's usually how it goes.
Oh my God, there should be a remake of like Blazing Saddles, but okay, so seriously, what do you think that is true? Like that Sam, that's what you're saying. Like that makes sense what he's saying, but so that's.
Are you just asking questions, Kitty, or is there like a point you're trying to?
No, well, first of all, like, what I'm hearing from Sam is that he's got this room going, and he's saying these hadiths, and now, although a fellow, I'm assuming, Christian, Anders, who sounds very intelligent when it comes to his faith, and
That's a lie, come on, Chrissy, that's a lie.
no, I will defend that. I don't care if the guy falls down and tells the wife.
And resentful. Sounds like we've done.
Hey, look, that's each their own. When it comes to intelligence and in faith, that's different than being an asshole.
He sounds upset all the time. It's very lachrymose. Sounds like he's on the verge of tears every time he
They
speaks.
say a lot of stuff about me. But so what I'm saying is like somebody like that would like completely look at me like I can't see two sides of the field. I think the entire time I can laugh when they say certain things about it because I know the truth about where my religion and faith stands today. You know what I'm saying? When I think about, yeah, right. So when I think about Jews or Muslims, if what I'm hearing Sam hold room after room after room, question with this dude named Phoenix after question about the Hadith, that question about the Hadith, they're talking to these people and they're saying, hey, here's a Hadith about something that applies in a time frame historically that is not about today. Right? But they're not doing this. They're not. It sounds disingenuous, is what I'm saying. Because if you ask a Jewish person the same question, I mean, outside of a cute, funny joke that Sam's making, I'm not getting really any kind of truth. But
so basically, this is perfect. This is a really good moment to illustrate my assessment.
Are you gonna actually watch my question?
No, I'm being serious. The level of anti-Semitism in America amongst which demographics. Because she's basically saying that, like, even though she's diametrically opposed to Muslims in this culture war, she's gonna take a moment when she sees a Jewish person who she considers her mortal enemy. Okay, who's like relishing in the fact that Muslims have like ridiculous commitments. And she's gonna point out, he too, this Jewish man, he too has those commitments.
Atheist.
And that's
I got more Muslim friends
maybe a
and
black
Jewish
person
friends in
in
my
this
back
position.
pocket than you have, like, in your life. And not because I'm older than you. I'm saying that.
How old are you, Christy?
Much older, probably old enough to be your mother. But
How old are you?
notwithstanding,
You're older than Daniel Nero.
I should be. No, I think we're about the same age.
You're a little bit older than me.
I think he's about maybe 3 years older than me. But Daniel, I don't know if he's away.
How old are you, Christy?
Okay, wait a minute. How are we doing this? Like, I thought we were friends.
Age, well, I was interested.
Anyway, if I could just round it off with Sam.
So you're embarrassed? Finally found something Christy
I don't know. Let's make Timothy the gentleman on the stage. How many women do you have with your kids? Aren't you from England? I'm 40. How old are you?
Well, Daniel's not 40.
What's your weight? What's your shoe size?
About 230, something.
And how tall are you?
6'3".
Yeah, I'd like to see pictures of that because it sounds like you've got a little man complex. But that